Okay, welcome back. Last we left off, I had entered the mid-zone, and... oh yeah, unlock the bathroom. Do I have to put in the code manually, or does it... no, it's auto.
Driver, something you should know about that database? When Arda's funding began to dry up, they handed us our final paycheck with one hand and the same-day evacuation orders with the other. Oppy was a higher-up, though more entitled than an actual power by that time. She would have known about Arda's plan to close up shop and had enough time to download all the research data before losing access. That data could contain what we need to help you.
Not what I was expecting, to be honest. There's gotta be something more. Surprised there's still water pressure. Well, I guess this is the outer zone. Is it this thing? Ah, this is what I was expecting to see. See? Arc dock. I'll just place it there for now. I'm sorry, but is Oppy an alien? Weird, it kind of looks similar to the markings that I have on my Turkish gewehr. Here we go. Send the drive to Tobias and Francis. Why is there a door here? Is there more? Wait, how far? So about to here-ish. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I've seen structures change. Sometimes they'll leave little doorways, but just brick them up or something. Okay.
Sorry, driver. We wouldn't have to do this if Oppy were of sound mind. But we can't stand by while she messes up some calculation and kills you.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. But at the same time, you guys have been here as well. Whatever. Off it goes.
Oh, you did it! Hey, you actually did it! Boy howdy, I cannot wait to dig through all this data.
Okay.
As promised, I'll fix Oppy's connection.
Do you read me? Come in. Do you read me?
I read you.
Loud and clear, you old bat.
I see. The comms clear up suddenly, and I find you two patched into the garage frequency. It all makes sense now.
No idea what you're talking about. So, Oppy, what's the plan? You must have some grand scheme, don't you?
Let me get this straight. You hijacked my mission, tapped into my frequency, and now you want to be all buddy-buddy. Not on your life. You think you're hot stuff. Why don't you take the lead then? Get the driver through all by your damn selves.
Did she just hang up on us? Well, guess it's our time to shine. So, Francis, you got any ideas?
Well, we know the driver needs to get to the deep zone, but it's too dangerous to head there directly. We have to zero in on exactly where to go. The signal amplification trick won't work here. The ambient instability is too strong in the mid-zone.
Huh, how indeed. there was one other time where the mass hallucination and the remnants intersected. Driver, I've tagged a route for you. Whenever you're ready, give it a spin.
Okay, so what do I do with this thing? Do I even need it? What do I do with this? Maybe I'll just store it, but where? Perfect. No, please. There. Okay. Nothing? Okay. I still think it would be pretty cool to go into the zone with one of these rigs. Yeah. Oh, it's a car upgrade. I guess I should have actually read it, but I was fascinated with the dialogue. Don't I have the arc device? Is it a more enhanced version? I don't know. So where are we heading? Oh, I really have to... Oh, there's more. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna stick to this. I need to do that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I love that. Okay, I guess fuel is okay. Hello, my friend. Wait. Yes, I don't know why it did that to me. Okay, so... Okay. Parking brake is indeed off. Let's go. Okay, that's lights. Okay, it's been a little while since I have played. I guess I was kind of a little bit bummed out or just unenthused, but continuing, we shall.
Are you ready, driver? Okay, first up,
Yeah?
I've loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. You see them? Yeah, head to whichever strikes your fancy.
You're sending them to the Visions?
The visions?
We're gonna use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades. No way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad.
You know what,
It'll
let's...
be a surprise for your birthday.
I feel so bad about that.
Oh, I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, driver. I hooked up the basalizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
Okay.
What are you using the vassalizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning. Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on the visions.
The visions. The painter?
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada. But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesari. Laura worked at Arda as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting.
When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her, visions didn't stop. She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at her inability to recreate what she saw.
Hmm.
Now at first, Anna wrote her off as one of the
The
many
heck are these?
scrambled by what they saw. Until
Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant.
Hmm. Oh, it's difficult, you know. I mean, what do you tell a guy's mom? You say, "Sorry, Mrs. Baker, your son is just a glob of goo now?" Do you say, "It wasn't entirely meaningless death. Those scientists probably got some data from it"? Do you say, "I saw him dissolved right in front of my eyes, but a lot of his clothing is still okay. Here's his superhero shorts"? What? He just ran straight into the thing. It was so pointless. I feel bad for her. They're asking why it won't be an open casket. For Christ's sake, you could pour him into a jar. You might as well pump him into the coffin. Sad? No. I saw way worse things in the war, and they happened to people I cared about a lot more. This guy was a jerk. So, you want to see that new Poitier movie? That guy is slick. How do you pronounce that? Poitier?
Once she started using this paint, the visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year.
chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared. Like all remnant holders do.
Now that we know the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, maybe Laura's visions can help us out.
Still, that guy might have been a jerk, but turning to goo? Ugh. I only wish that upon serial killers or maybe dictators. Whoa. What are you? I don't think I... Hey, get back here. Oh, I have. Oh, that's why my radio's been turning on. It's because of you. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way. How do you... I love the music selection.
Comes in, Francis. You tell him. Oh, look at me babbling away, Francis. You explain it. It's so good.
No, it's just... I'd rather not.
Come on, we talked about this. You should be proud of your word. Toot your own horn.
Oh, no.
Not this time.
Okay, well...
Wait, what?
Francis's theory, his entire branch of research was that the zone exhibits a property seen nowhere else on Earth. Every phenomena that occurs here leaves its fingerprint forever on the physical space. So he created this device to pick up on these sub-physical after effects. How did you explain it? It was like identifying a whale's...
What are
favorite
you?
color using only the wake it leaves behind. The rest was science mumbo.
You're what I don't want.
It's a form of electromagnetic imprint. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
And what a better time than now to try it again.
We're gonna go around you. I don't want to lose anything. What's that? I don't know. But I need speed right now. Okay, is it... Is it up there? Hmm. It's gotta be up there. Oh. Oh, is this what they're talking about?
The inverting doorway.
Okay. The Intervening Doorway Mural. One of the series of murals painted by Laura Ciceri, I forgot how they pronounce that, in 1962. A mural depicting the blue form... I can't talk. Okay, a mural depicting a blue-framed door freestanding in the wilderness. It warns any who behold it to stay away from it. For when it opens, any living creature nearby is turned inside out. Oh.
Ugh. I don't like this one.
Yeah, I don't either.
Hey, is it just me or did this
Mural looked different before.
Probably
Oh, it moves?
stability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
Nah, something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
Yeah. Another one of them. I don't... Beware the doorway.
I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen them, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
There is a door.
To a doorway that it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens.
Okay.
Everything near it is turned inside out.
Ugh.
Victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's
Ugh.
Fun to see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No, we're done here, driver. If you see one, you stay away from it. That's all you need to know. Let's go.
Okay. I have to watch out for doors now. Wonderful. Which way? Ugh. Not gonna lie, that one did give me shivers. What am I looking at? Okay. Yes. Okay, do we have fuel? We got fuel. Is the doorway really a thing? I don't want to run into it. Okay, what goodies do you hold? Okay. of course, taking the dumpster pearl. How big is it? We're going. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put one of those in there. What is it? Oh, the auto parker. I do have something there. Because this is an armored door, I of course am. Nothing else. Didn't I come that way? No. Otherwise I would have seen that. Stay away from it. Oh, I popped the tire again. No. No, I didn't. Good as new. That's just a steel panel, but yeah, I'm definitely getting these. Oh. Okay, they kinda just drift away. What? Take those. Charged. Why is it charged? No, really, why is it charged? Why is this thing charged? How big is it? 2x3? Okay. Really glad I opened that. Okay, next mural. What side are you on? Oh, those things look so weird. Here we go. Bigfoot
The
mural.
Bigfoot mural. My personal favorite.
One of a series of murals painted by Laura in A mural that foretold the coming of Bigfoot to the Olympic exclusion zone. Legend has it that Bigfoot was drawn by the anomalized mushrooms that grow in the mid-zone. Is he gonna be here? That'd be kind of fun.
Did you see it, Francis? Oh boy, Francis, look here. It's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is. Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes! Oh, wait, pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus... See, Francis? I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the basilizer's doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
On it. A hungry Sasquatch.
Driver, if you come across a mushroom like the one in the mural, do not eat it. No matter how tasty it might look.
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again. You've probably passed the biogenerators by now. They're our source of power in the mid-zone, and one of the best demonstrations of renewable Lin tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
Guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself. And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started when those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up. At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. Then, the sightings of 10-foot-tall creatures started. That didn't attract much attention on their own.
Not until the first footprints were found. The Olympic Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings. But they were rare until Bigfoot had its first taste of the anomalized mushrooms. Then it couldn't stay away. And that's when the Squatches came knocking. They jumped the wall, set up camp, and they got to investigating. Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms,
They cultivated entire farms of the stuff.
For months, they propagated mushrooms and set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps. Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Hi there.
No question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
Never get in the way
I'm glad you don't
of a
hurt.
hungry Sasquatch.
I don't think so, anyway. Or you do.
That last vision.
Well, he's gone now. As long as he's gone, I don't care. Alright, continuing. I think I did. Oh, lovely, another truck. Num num num. Okay. Those, some of that. I would like that, so you can have these. Yeah, I don't need those. Purple! Lovely. Gray paint. In there. No. Okay, hold on. Not you. This. What is the rest of it? Take you. Rubber. And that. Okay, we're out. We're out of here. Thought that was a wagon. Okay, I'm just lucky. Just lucky. I think before continuing, where's my... I think it's in this. Yeah. It's also right there. Lovely. I don't need those. I'm gonna put you there. Not yet. Might actually do purple. Okay. I need all this energy. Tick, 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 close. It's another one of those things. We're gonna go this way. Just to avoid it. And that. It's beautiful.
The great pile up. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
A mural depicting abandoned boats in a lake. It was told that a man was trapped inside the zone, and every time he tried to escape, he reappeared on yet another boat. Oh, that would suck.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Is that him?
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
That would suck.
Oh, bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the three locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh.
The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Oppy, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Wonderful.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Oppy?
Not my story to share.
Okay. I suppose it's time to leave.
My theory. And that basilizer, they're, illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Arda found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard, the ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants access those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, what do we find that can prove your theory? It's worth a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias.
I've tried all my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look, I don't have one of those fancy degrees that you and Oppy have. The closest I ever got to science was wiping down your lab benches. But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
I don't care about Arda. I believe in you. Always have.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this with her. Oppy led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern. She sat there and decided how best to humiliate me. I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppy again. You didn't listen. Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Francis, I didn't mean...
I've had enough.
Let's... He'll come around. Sorry, driver. We'll see you back at the auto shop.
Come on, don't be shy. Dude, leave me alone. Or Francis. Oh, your textures are all bugged out. Oh, no, 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 no. You're moving towards my car. Well, I guess if you have that, I don't care. How many do I have? 39. These stack a lot. Alright. I got my hand tool back. Can't get that back now. Yeah, probably for the best. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, that was interesting. But I didn't mean to drop it. Okay. Let's get out of the swamp. Oh, not you. Oh, okay, easy. Last thing I want is to roll. Alright. Oh, perfect. Sweet. I think my timer's about to go off, so that was perfect.
Interesting thing about that deep zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the auto database, and what turns up? But access logs with entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961. In the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that deep zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit.
Hmm.
If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but... do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
Okay. Very, very, very interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna end it right there. Yeah, I'm very happy with these upgrades. Definitely gonna need to change some of these panels out because they're a little too fragile at the moment. Yeah, especially that, unfortunately. Interesting. Alright. If you happen to enjoy this, like, share, subscribe. Anything you can do to help me get on the algorithm would be much, much appreciated. And as chaotic as that was, it ended up pretty well. Got a few goodies, and not as much damage. Alright, and I will see you later.